Welcome, artists. Sorry I can't be here today. This was a planned appointments that I had made today, not realizing we were going to be out of school so many days this week. But anyway, we are going to continue on with doing some art today, and this is going to be a collaborative project. Well, it will end up being a collaborative project anyway. And I'm going to show you how to do this worksheet, and that'll be it. So first off, you're going to be getting a worksheet, and then each table is going to be getting one of these drawing caddies, some markers, you'll need a pencil, and then you'll also need a ruler as well. I do have the instructions listed at the bottom of this worksheet, so feel free to look at that as well as you're doing this, but it also helps to kind of see how this comes together as well. So here's how this works. You're going to start off by using a ruler and lightly connecting the inside corners of this hexagon. So what I find works best is if you put your pencil in the corner first, then bring the ruler over, slide it over till it hits the other corner, and then do a very light line. And you're going to want to do this, rotate your paper, and do this for all of the corners. Again, do this lightly because you're going to have to do some erasing. And the easiest thing to do is turn your paper. Now, you do need to be careful when doing this because you have to have that point in the middle where they all come together, so make sure you're being kind of, careful when you're doing that. All right, so that was step one. Step two is erase every other line. So we're gonna end up with just 3 of those lines staying. So that's why I said do this lightly. So we start by erasing the top one, which would be right here. And it says erase every other line. So I'm keeping this one and erasing the next one. Keep this one, erase the next one. And if you need a hint with it, you are erasing the line that's next to where I wrote those notes. So this line is right here, I erased it. This line, I guess, is closest to that one, I erased it. And then same here. All right, next up, you're gonna find a, I don't have that written on here, but you're gonna find a black marker, and you're just going to outline those lines. Please do it carefully. And now you have turned your hexagon into a cube. All right, so now we get onto the shading part of this. On the left-hand side, you're gonna leave it either blank or really, really, really super light designs. On the right-hand side, you're gonna leave it, or you're not gonna leave it, you're going to make it really dark values. So again, very dark values on this side, very light values on this side. And then on the top portion of this part right here, you're going to be using medium values. So you could just make it, you could do grayscale, you could do color. It doesn't really matter as long as you do very light, very dark, and then medium. We're going to end up then, step 6, is cutting this out, and they all are going to be like pushed together to make like a tessellation, and we're going to be displaying it out in the hall. On one of the next slides, you're going to see some examples from students from last semester who did this, and then once I get some more, I'll be putting it up in the hallway that leads to the front office. So again, on the next slide, you'll see some examples of what these look like, but that's kind of the basic steps for you today. Good luck.